Throughout my life, anxiety has been somewhat of a problem from the days of trying to become a professional footballer, playing League of Legends or Valorant ranked. I've never thought to myself, why do I keep getting these butterflies, sweaty palms, shaky legs and a faster heart rate the moment I decide to play a ranked game? If you suffer from any of these, then I can guarantee you that this video will be beneficial, especially the last tip as it's the most effective, so stay tuned. Although I'm not particularly qualified in this field, I have been suffering for the longest time with ranked anxiety, and it was only when I went on a mission researching extensively how to reduce the effects of it that I picked up crucial tips and insights. I'm not a trained psychologist, but what I do have is anecdotal evidences that will hopefully be beneficial to you. Alright, let me give you a quick breakdown on what is anxiety. It's an unpleasant subjective state of restlessness, tension and apprehension. It's our body's way of responding to being in a state of danger by pumping adrenaline into the bloodstream, allowing us to fight or flight. There are many conditions that exhibit anxiety as the main symptom. For example, phobias, post-traumatic stress disorders, social anxiety and competitive anxiety. So then what is ranked anxiety? Similar to anxiety, it's a state of restlessness, tension and apprehension. This is the same feeling you experience the moment you decide to play a ranked or competitive game. Some of the symptoms you experience may include nervousness, cold hands, legs shivering, sweaty palms, shaky aim and a faster heart rate. If you exhibit any of these on a regular basis when playing ranked, chances are you suffer from ranked anxiety. And although this is a problem, there are many ways to drastically reduce its effects on you. Firstly, a lot of you suffering from ranked anxiety are not playing nowhere near enough. By continually forcing yourself to play ranked matches, you'll slowly reduce the effects it has on you by becoming more and more desensitized to it. However, this is usually a long procedure spanning over weeks, months or even a year, and most of you watching are looking for techniques that you can implement and yield the rewards at a faster rate. Have you ever noticed that when you're playing a spy crush, deathmatch or custom games with your friends, you don't tend to feel as anxious, resulting in you doing particularly well? That's because there isn't something meaningful at stake. For example, losing a DM has little to no consequences, whereas losing a ranked game can result in you deranking, getting flamed by your teammates and dealing with frustration. This is where my next tip comes in. You need to be going into ranked games with the mindset of improving instead of looking to gain elo. The reason being is if you weigh a lot of your focus on your rank, then when you lose it, it will negatively impact you and deter you from playing. Whereas if your goal is to improve and winning is the main priority, then losing wouldn't impact you as much, thus allowing you to play more and more and ultimately improve as a player. For those of you who've tried the tips I've mentioned and your ranked anxiety is still persistent, it may be an underlying issue that unfortunately I won't be able to resolve. However, I was in the exact same position where nothing was really working for me. It was when I watched the podcast on How Your Nervous System Works by Dr. Andrew Huberman, who briefly covered the different breathing techniques that I found could be beneficial to me, as it was one of the areas that I haven't explored yet. I did some further research and decided to also incorporate Wim Hof's breathing techniques, and it was these breathing exercises that helped me to cope with my ranked anxiety and allowed me to get grips of my emotions. Firstly, close your eyes while seated in a comfortable position, trying to clear your mind from any thoughts. Start by exhaling for 8 seconds, then holding for another 8 seconds. Once done, you take a deep inhalation for 4 seconds and hold that for 8 seconds, repeating this sequence for a minute or two. This is what helped me calm down dramatically whenever my legs would shake and my palms were sweaty. I resorted to this breathing technique. There are other breathing techniques that you can use, but this is what relieved a lot of the ranked anxiety, and I hope that it has a similar effect on you.